I have to follow that. Dylan, well done. A little showy. Hard to believe that guy is still single.
Unmarried.
Not married.
Not married.
My talk and toast is directed primarily at Jeter. So today, Jeter has married a Chinese girl. 30 years ago, I also married a Chinese girl. And over the years, I've learned some Chinese phrases that I think it's important for Jeter to know. And I need your help to teach him. So this toast will also require some loud audience participation and in a different language. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, Aisha's not full Chinese. You'd be wrong. Unfortunately, the Halley blood in her is very weak. And the Chinese blood is extremely potent and strong. The way this will work is I will say the Chinese phrase twice, and then all of you will say it together the third time with Jeter to help him learn it. So here we go. The first Chinese phrase that Jeter needs to know in order to be successfully married to a Chinese chick is Hao Ching Ida. Hao Ching Ida. And together we all say Hao Ching Ida. Great, I think they heard you in Chinatown. When your wife tells you to do something and you say how, it means good, okay, or yes. And Ching Ida means dear. Hao Ching Ida means yes, dear. And Jeter, you can remember Ching Ida because it's a combination of your wife's name. The I in Ching Ida is spelled A-I, which means love, hence the spelling of Aisha's first name. And as of tonight, Aisha's new initials also mean love. And the Ching in Ching Ida is the same as Aisha's middle name. Aisha's middle name is Ching Li, which means pure beauty. Ching I is pure love. And the da at the end makes it possessive, so that when you say it, Jeter, Ching Ida literally translates to be my pure love. And it's translated into English to the term of endearment of dear. What the wife wants, the wife gets. Jeter, your number one job as a husband is to serve your wife. Marriage is not about you, it's about the other. Never get cocky in the relationship, always stay humble. Humility does not thinking less about yourself, it means thinking of yourself less, putting your wife first. So no matter what your wife says, you should automatically respond, Hao Ching Ida. Now I can tell you from experience, Jeter, that there will be times when your wife tells you to do something and you will not respond with Hao Ching Ida. Invariably, she will repeat her request again and again and again. And that pecking will become quite annoying to you, and you will think the opposite of Hao Ching Ida. You will think something like, she's not the boss of me, or is it that time of the month already? Or it gets worse. You sound just like your mother. Every Chinese girl knows how difficult their mother can be, and they don't like to look in that mirror. When you have those thoughts, Jeter, you have to have the self-awareness that that's your inner Japanese samurai fighting to come out. And you gotta know, your samurai ain't as strong as it was generations ago. And not only has your Japanese DNA been diluted, but I'm sure your father would confirm that for years before and after you've been born, it's been trampled and stomped upon. Also, I can warn you from experience, if you ever dare say out loud to your wife, "You sound just like your mother," be forewarned. The fire of the Chinese dragon is hot. And your little samurai is going to get singed. So stay safe and just stick with Hao Ching Ida. The second phrase that Jeter needs to know in order to be successfully married to a Chinese chick is "Wo de bo chi, wo de bo chi." And together we all say, "Wo de bo chi." Wo means I, the personal pronoun I. Dui means correct. Bu means not. And whenever it's put with a word, it means the opposite. Dui bu means incorrect. Chi somehow makes it you're all sorry that you're incorrect. Wo de bo chi means I'm sorry. Now when your wife is mad at you and you've had a fight, your number 2 job as a husband is to always be the first to say "Wo de bo chi." And the reason you will do so is because you know it's more important to be right in your relationship with your wife than to be right. However, when you have a fight with your wife, more often than not, you will not think you're incorrect, and you certainly won't be sorry. In fact, every husband under this tent will confirm that when your wife is mad at you, one of 3 thoughts is going through their head. The first is, "I did absolutely nothing wrong."
Amen.
Or the second is, "I don't have a clue as to what I did wrong." And the third is, "I did something wrong, but she completely overreacted." So as a wedding gift to you, Jeter, I'm going to teach you a secret mind trick that all us older husbands have learned over the years. And it's just a secret between me and you, and 280 of your closest friends. And the secret is, when your wife is mad at you, you have to tell yourself that I accept, I let go, and I forgive. I forgive you. I forgive you for being a boiling cauldron of uncontrollable emotions, stirred with a witch's broom, also known as a crazy stick, for being wound so tight like a ticking time bomb that you explode at the slightest feather of a provocation.
Yes,
And I'm sorry that I upset you. But all that comes out of your mouth is "Wo de bo chi." Now let me be clear, we are not teaching you how to say "I forgive you" in Chinese. I've never dared say to my wife when she's mad at me, "Don't worry, dear, I forgive you." She has never said that to me. I don't even think the word "forgive" exists in the Chinese language. That forgiveness stuff is in your head. The only thing that comes out of your mouth is "Wo de bo chi." Now the third phrase that Jeter needs to know, and this is as important as the other 2, is "Ni hen pie liang." You kind of got to sing this one, "Ni hen pie liang," and together we all say "Ni hen pie liang." Ni means you, hen means very, pie liang means pretty. Ni hen pie liang, you're very pretty. Now when your wife is steaming mad at you, nothing will cool the air and get you out of the doghouse better than to, with a big charming smile, say "Wo de bo chi," Ni hen pia leong. But don't save ni hen pia leong for just when you're in trouble. Because your number 3 job as a husband is to compliment your wife every day. When you give your wife a compliment, you are telling her that you adore her, that you admire her, that you appreciate her, that you're grateful for her, that you don't take her for granted, that you're proud of her, that you respect her. Your wife is a flower. Your praise is the sunshine. Your compliments are the water that she needs to bloom and grow. Now, I don't know if it's an ethnic thing or a gender thing, but Cheater, you and I know, and your buddy Josh also can tell you, that when it comes to the Price women, they are exceedingly thirsty. They need lots of water. So every day, you give her a compliment like Ni hen pia leong. Now, Jeter, if you follow Hao Ching Ida, Wo David Chi, Ni hen pia leong, you will be a good husband. And you may say to me, but Uncle Charlie, is that hard to do? And my answer is threefold. First, call me Dad. Second, it's incredibly hard to do. Being a husband is all about suppressing your ego and changing your identity. From the time that you were a little boy until today, you probably thought of yourself as Papa Boy from Oahu, jock, Punahou legend, Vice President of Trinity Investments. But as of today, your priority, what's most important to you, the title that you want to be known as is Aisha's husband. And third, it's hard to do, but there is a huge reward and payoff. The girl that you have married today is very special. Not only is Aisha fun, athletic, beautiful, but she's smart, kind-hearted, generous, passionate. If you as the husband take the lead in saying and following the principles of Hao Ching Ida, Wo David Chi, Ni hen pia leong, she'll reflect that back to you, and she will put you first, and she'll let things go and apologize to you, and she'll give you compliments. She'll say, Ni hen hao kan, you're very good looking. Ni hen toming, you're very smart. And the title that will be most important to her will be to be known as Jeter's wife. And when both of you are putting the other first, when both are willing to forgive and to forget, and when both are respectful and complimentary of each other, that's when the marriage works. That's when you're truly one. You'll be closer even more so than you are today. And there's nothing more wonderful and glorious than going through the journey of life with your partner, your spouse, your best friend, your biggest fan by your side. So Aisha and Jeter, both of you, always remember Hao Ching Ida, Wo David Chi, Ni hen pia leong. That's the key to a successful marriage. That and a lot of sex.
Whoa!
Everyone, please raise your glass.
Wow! Charlie, you're the man!
To Aisha and Jeter,
Wow!
we wish you a long, healthy, happy, successful marriage. And we all say together, Ganbei.
Ganbei! Uncle Charlie!